Do you still believe? Do you still believe? That was what Randy Orton was asking when he was talking about Jeff Hardy. Do you still believe? He says that he erased the enigma, and he will erase every superstar the fans respect, that us people respect, that the WWE universe, I hate that term, respect. Said that okay. He actually had the nerve to say that we don't respect him after all that he's done for the WWE and all the championships and so on. We don't respect you, Randy, especially me, because you basically were just given everything because of your father and grandfather. That's number one. Number two, you deserted from the armed forces. So F you for that, okay? This is the only place that they would actually hire you. And you had to become this wrestler because of your dad and your grandfather. That's it. Because anywhere else, deserted from the military, get the hell out of here. We're not hiring you. So basically, this was your path to everything else that's about you. So, as far as respect, for me, no. Just no on that alone. Charlotte and Becky. Happy but sad. Aww. Wanted Carmella all to herself. Aww. She's not going to get that. She's going to get triple threat, and she has to beat the best in order to beat, because she's talking to Charlotte, she has to beat the best in order to become Smackdown Women's Champion again, and it's been a long road back. Aww. Becky and Charlotte goes against the Iconics with freaking Carmella out there as doing commentary, and Iconics get a boring chant when they were saying, you know, who's that Charlotte Flair, and where's Becky? Oh, she's where she always was in Charlotte's shadow. But they actually get a boring chant from the crowd. Yeah, they go on way too long with their stuff. And what happens to the Iconics? They get beat. Now, the problem with groups, especially with the females, there's no tag team division in the WWE as far as the women's division. There isn't any. So having these groups instead of having everyone as individuals, unless you break up the groups, none of these people in the group are actually going to get title shots, titles, or actually be taken seriously like that. So the Iconics, unless one of these two break up, and one has to go face and one has to go heel, and they have to tear each other down in order to get to the SmackDown Women's Championship or Raw Women's Championship. They got to be separated during the draft, break up the Riot Squad, break up all these. Look, unless that happens, most of these women don't stand a chance of getting the Holy Grail, quote unquote. They're just gonna give it to people like Ronda Rousey. Oh, and Alexa Bliss, yeah, we same old shit. It's funny how people complain about same old shit here and there with Roman Reigns or with John Cena or things like that, but with someone like Alexa Bliss, no, we actually like that. So, anyway, there was a hilarious New Day interview. It was actually hilarious. It was funny. I can't even go into detail because of how hilarious it was. It was pretty funny. So, the Jizz will face Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. Oh yeah, you basically got duped into it because you basically said that you didn't want to have a segment of do it or you'll get fired, so you'll just have to, and he's on a set of his freaking Total Divas show, by the way. Yeah, Ms. Divas. Jizz and Jizzed in. That's basically what this is. AJ Styles comes out and he talks about his family, his sacrifices, and at SummerSlam, Joe will be lucky to walk out, period. Because out of all these years that they've known each other, now it's become personal since Joe mentioned AJ Styles' family. Yeah, I can understand things getting personal, but it shouldn't be about family. It should be about attacks in the ring and so forth. I don't know. I'm not feeling this talking about family and then getting the retribution thing. I'm not feeling that at all. Rusev will be with Lana, but Aiden English is ordered to stay in the back. So guess how that goes. Selena Vega versus Lana in a rematch. And guess how this goes. Just take a wild guess at how this goes. Selena Vega wins again because Aiden English comes out when he wasn't supposed to and causes Rusev to go into the... And look, no, just... God. Aiden English, it's your time to go. Vaudevillains, gone. They wouldn't even let Gentleman Jack Gallagher be the freaking replacement for the Vaudevillains. He would have fit perfectly, but... Yeah. He hasn't even sang Rusev Day in I don't know how long. Rusev Day was just totally over, and they gave him a title shot, which he didn't win, and now Rusev Day is basically a blip on the radar now. Damn shame, WWE, how you like to kill shit that was actually freaking working. Nakamura will face Jeff Hardy at SummerSlam. Jeff Hardy, you know... How do you think that's going to turn out, folks? Do you think that they're going to give it to Jeff Hardy, or is Randy Orton going to interfere somehow? Yeah. And R-Truth actually comes out and challenges Carmella? Yeah. Nakamura says something in Japanese, and then R-Truth actually, quote-unquote, understood it and actually wants to face Nakamura. Now, in the interview, quote-unquote interview, Byron Saxton is in the ring. The Jizz is not actually in the arena. He's on location with the freaking the Miz Diva show, Jizz and Jizzed In, and he's talking about Daniel. Now, look, he goes on a big tangent and on a big rant. Alright. I'm going to just put it to you this way. He says that Daniel Bryan is beneath him. He says that he'll expose Daniel Bryan. He says that Daniel Bryan should just, leave. He said that when Daniel Bryan was sidelined, Miz was doing in the ring what he does best. Yeah, running away and not wrestling. He said he should be representing the company as WWE champion. No, you should not. Everybody that's been champion before you and after you has been better than you or an actual freaking threat. So, no. Just no. There may be a couple of exceptions to that rule, like Jack Swagger, maybe, but Jack Swagger can actually wrestle. Then you have Jinder Mahal, which is the most recent, but he can actually do certain things in the ring, and he has done things in the ring alone in his tenure, so yeah, I don't know. But the funniest part about all this is that Daniel Bryan actually attacks him. Daniel Bryan actually, and as the Miz is getting beat down, because he beat down the security guards, oh my god, Miz needs security, and actually beats down the Miz, get him off, get him off. How the fuck are you going to be a threat and say that I should be WWE champion and you're talking about get him off, get him off? Seriously? And we're supposed to believe in this guy to have this. No, just no. You should have fended him off on your own. Get him off, get him off. Even Enzo took ass whoopings like a man. Didn't say get him off, get him off. Security actually does their job though, and actually distracts Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan gets hit in the back by a mace full of flowers by the Miz, and then they basically leave. Freaking coward. Look. If any of you out there believe that the Miz should have the Holy Grail, again, he shouldn't have even had it the first time. He shouldn't have been near it the first time. He's outclassed, out-talented by the roster. But they gave it to him because he sucked dick in the back. And, who was Divas champion at the time that helped prepare him, that was sucking on everybody in the back in order to help him out? Was it Maurice? Yes, it was. No, so him being at the Holy Grail again? No. Hell no. Because he cannot put on a 5-star match by himself and win and actually be convincing. No. Just no. Nakamura versus R-Truth wasn't for the U.S. title, but guess who wins? Nakamura. Even R-Truth put up a good fight, but no. The Bludgeon Brothers are awaiting their next challenge for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, and at a backstage interview, and then they actually come to like around ringside. Those blue belts really clash with them. They would look better with the red freaking tag team belts than the blue ones. The blue ones just clash with their uniforms. Yeah. But the New Day versus The Bar. Good match. You see, this is how you get a crowd energized and actually believing in you. I can believe in both freaking teams. Sheamus is a former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion, so we know that he can go in the ring. Cesaro, enough said. Xavier Woods can go in the ring. Kofi Kingston, Big E, they can all go in the ring. And when it's time to get serious in that ring, this is what they do. They put on a show, they do moves, they actually make shit believable, and they get the job done. And the New Day actually wins. So they will face the Bludgeon Brothers and will get bludgeoned at SummerSlam. Well, maybe Pancake Power will rule it. I don't know. But that was SmackDown Live. Ending in a good match. A good tag match. Yeah, it was a good match. So, yeah. Hype for SummerSlam though? Nah, I'm not really feeling it still. But at least SmackDown Live gave us something. Anyway, you agree or disagree with my assessment here? Comment below if you're watching on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications, ring that bell. If you're listening on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes, once again, thank you for joining along. Are you hyped for SummerSlam? Please let me know if you're hyped for SummerSlam, or if you're like, F this event, I'm not all in this, no, and they need to improve, they need to do things better, the Miz needs to just go away and retire, and they need to erase in the record books that he won the WWE Championship. If you're going to erase other things from happening and other people from WWE history, then this should be the top, because the Miz can't freaking wrestle and he should have never got to the top in the first place. But anyway, drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.